So in this video we're going to be working through an integration question which was on the EDEXCEL June 2018 Maths A-Level Paper 1. So it says, show that the integral between 0 and 2 of 2x times the square root of x plus 2 with respect to x is equal to 32 over 15 times 2 plus root 2. Now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to identify which integration technique I'm going to use. And I think it would be most suitable here to use substitution. So I'm going to let my substitution u equal the part under the square root, which is x plus 2. You could have said let u equal the square root of x plus 2, so u squared would have equal x plus 2, but I'm just going to call u x plus 2 and work from there. So I've now got my substitution, so I'm going to differentiate that substitute to give me 1. And then I can say, if we multiply by dx, du equals dx. And I'm also going to need to change my limits. So when x equals 2, our u value is going to be 2 plus 2, that's 4. And when x equals 0, our u value is 0 plus 2, which is 2. So now we're integrating between 4 and 2 of 2x, and then the square root of x plus 2, which we know is u, with respect to u, as we know that dx is the same as du. And now the only thing I need to get rid of is this x value here. And we can do something with our substitute to get a value for x in terms of u. And we can say x is going to be equal to u minus 2. So putting that into the substitutes, we're going to get integral between 2 and 4 of 2 times u minus 2. Lots of, and I'm going to now call that u to the half, because I'm going to be integrating in a minute, with respect to u. Now multiplying out the bracket, if I bring this u to the half to the front and then expand, we're going to get the integral between 2 and 4. 2 times u to the half, that's 2u to the 3 over 2. And then that's minus 4u to the half. And we're still doing that with respect to u. And now we're just going to integrate. So we're going to add 1 to our power. So 3 over 2 becomes 5 over 2. And then dividing by the power, that's 4 over 5u to the 5 over 2. And then the half becomes 3 over 2, and then dropping it down and dividing at the front is 8 over 3u to the 3 over 2. And then we're going to have our limits of 2 and 4. Now we're going to go and put those limits into our u values. So we're going to get 4 over 5 times 4 to the 5 over 2. Minus 8 over 3 times 4 to the 3 over 2. Now putting our lower limit in, 4 over 5 times 2 to the 5 over 2. Minus 8 over 3 times 2 to the 3 over 2. And when you put that in your calculator, you actually get 64 plus 32 root 2 divided by 15. And we're looking for an answer of 32 over 15 times 2 plus root 2. So let's try and take a factor of 32 over 15 out, and then that's going to give us 2, and we've took the 32 out, plus root 2 left over, and that's the answer. And whenever we're doing a show that question, I like to write as required so the examiner knows that we've got the exact answer that was asked.